Hello everyone, this is Gabrielle, and in this tutorial I will be showing you guys how to use record hints on FamilySearch. First you'll need to sign into FamilySearch.org, and once you do so your name should pop up in this right hand corner. Then you will click on Family Tree and Tree. Then your tree should pop up. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to change over here the view from landscape to fan chart. And yours will pop up on family lines, and then you will change it to research helps. And then make sure that your generations is set to 7. So this was in one of my other tutorials about where to see these record hints. So these are all research helps, places that I can start researching. So the purple are often a little bit harder. The reds I think are the hardest, and then the blue are the really easy ones. So some of you have been getting emails through from FamilySearch saying that they have found a record for your ancestor. And so FamilySearch actually uses a research tool that the computer scans everybody in your tree, and then they scan records and try to find matches. And so here I'm going to click on this person who is blue, and then I'll click on his name, and we are going to look at one of these record hints. So over here on the right is where it pops up under Research Help. So I will click on his name and scroll down, and then we are going to click Review and Attach. So it looks like on this historical record there is a James Wilson, and then on my family tree there's also a male, but his name is Jonas Wilson. So over here on the left side it says Kentucky Death Records, so this is the record side, and then over here on the right side is my family tree. So we are comparing them side by side to see if the information is the same or very close. So I will start with his name, so James Wilson and Jonas Wilson. So although the last name matches, the first name is a little bit off. If you were to write James in cursive, I could understand how James and Jonas in cursive would look similar. So even though it's a different name, I'm not going to immediately say that this is not my James Wilson, because a lot of records are written in cursive, and a lot of records written in cursive can be misread. So I'll continue looking. So male, male, that's the same. So that is all the information I have to go on, is his name and his sex on this side. So since we have very limited information, I would err on the side that it is, because it's easy to delete records from somebody, but it's hard to find records. So I am going to say an explanation, and then we will click Attach. Okay, so I have written a reason to attach source, and I will click Attach. And once I do that, it should be green on the record side and on the family tree side. So here it's green on both sides, so I know I attached it correctly. If for whatever reason I needed to detach it, I could click Detach and it would detach it. So here on the record it also has Lucy Wilson. Right here I know that I need to compare them because it's got a little symbol and the compare. So I will click Compare. So here it's got Lucy Wilson, Lucy Gasser, and then it's got the gender is the same. However, the last name is different, and this could just be because Gasser is her maiden name and Wilson is her married name. So I will make a note of that right here. And then I will click Attach. once again, now that it's green on both sides, I know that I've done it correctly. And then lastly, since it's got the little paperclip symbol here, we know that we need to look at this daughter who is also on the record. So here it says children on record 1. So Melinda Jane is on this record. So we'll click compare, just like before. We're doing the same thing as we were doing before. We're just comparing this side to this side. And if they match, we're clicking attach. So Melinda Jane Wilson and then Linda Jane Wilson. So Linda could easily be a nickname for Melinda. And then it looks like the death is the same year, it's in the same place. So it looks like this is her. So I will go ahead and add a reason to attach source. So now that I've added a reason to attach source, I'll click attach. So now that it's green across for all 3, I know that I've done it correctly. And the one place that people get tripped up on is knowing when they're done. So here it's green and it says detach because we've already attached it. And I'll just go down the middle, and if there are any more compares right here in the center of the page, then that's how I know I'm not done. So I don't see any more compare. So we are all done, and then you click return to family tree. And now that hint is gone. So I know that I have completed that hint and I've done it correctly. Now if I go under sources, then I can see that hint that I have just added. And it is right here. And that is how I know I've done it correctly. And if you want to see a tutorial on how to dismiss and complete these unfinished attachments, then I will be uploading a video about that soon. But for now, that completes our tutorial on how to complete a record hint. So if you have any questions, please don't be shy. Please reach out to me in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, bye.